Doing good, man. Doing good.
Yeah.
Just wanted to ask. Obviously, recently you've kind of been featuring in the midfield a little bit late in games. What is that experience like for you?
Yeah, it's good. Obviously, just throughout the week, it's something I've been doing, playing in there. When it's needed. Obviously, last couple games we have some guys out, so it's just something. If guys are out or we have injuries or whatnot, that's something a position I played before, and I think coach, since I think it was the Vancouver game I got in, he feels confident enough to put me in for last couple minutes if someone gets injured. So it feels good. Whatever the coaching staff needs. I'm glad to help, but yeah, it's been fun. I follow in footsteps of Man, Mark, and all those guys, see what they do, and kind of try to imitate that.
Yeah, and obviously too, you guys are dealing with a lot of injuries. I guess just overall, how do you feel the team's been dealing with them, and just kind of, keeping the spirit of the mentality right during these tough times?
Obviously, being on a 4-game win streak was great. Obviously, tonight's just rough, playing against a really good team. But yeah, I think it's part of the game. A lot of times we've played this 4 games we played against teams that have been also have missing players, but no one really talks about the guys we've been missing. So I'm just proud of the guys who we've stepped up and gotten in the minutes that they've gotten to play. I think Nolan, Ian, with Mark being out for a little bit, stepped up and done well. Obviously this game with Carlos being out, the guys have had to step up. He must have been a really bright spot for us in these 4 games, and so yeah, it's just kind of next man up, and it's part of it. It's tough when we have very key guys out like Carlos and Dylan, but when they're back in, we're going to be obviously a very good team. So just got to get those guys back healthy.
And obviously on the opposite end, you're getting a guy like Brandon back. Just overall, what's the difference he's able to make, and also too, just as a teammate, what's it like seeing him back in the field?
For Brandon to get back, it's huge. Obviously, even at the end of last year, it was a big blow for us. But yeah, it's just like a new signing kind of when he gets back. Brandon's such a dynamic player, good on both ways, defensively, but also getting forward. And now after him being in training for the last couple of weeks, understanding how Caleb wants to play and playing in the positions, whether it's outside back, maybe a midfielder, or maybe even like in a wing back in a 3-back system. It's good to have him back, and he's going to be a player that's going to help us as we move forward in the season.